treating me like fucking Zuko, you deadbeat. What did you just say?
Damn.
I'm sorry. But nah, this man.
Oh, she's got a taste of her own medicine.
Damn, I need to watch that again.
Hey, bro. AZULA, A Journey into Insanity. Have you guys seen it? Because we haven't.
All right, let's jump into it.
So this man Aang had to resort to the last resort and go into the Avatar state. So while everybody's just looking at this bald ass kid glowing and floating in the air, AZULA fries this nigga.
Ooh.
Oh.
AZULA's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
What is this?
The Asylum? What is that about?
Oh, we no longer have a round table. We have an asylum.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, let's go.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to the Asylum. Now, I know this is a change of scenery, and I know damn well some of y'all niggas is probably like, CJ, what the f is going on? Man, it's simple, really. Unlike the round table where we deal with the most menacing foes, over here in the Asylum, we deal with some ass niggas. Some squirrels loose in their head. For an example, we got this weird nigga that be f***ing with hands, a plethora of psycho bitches, literal clowns in basically the entirety of Gotham City, and a motherless psycho princess that is off a perk, who we will be focusing on today. Patient 001, AZULA. Now let me quickly explain how this is going to work. Unlike roundtable trials where we have exhibits, in the Asylum, we will be using our handy dandy sanity meter. And it's very simple to understand. The crazier that nigga gets, the higher the level. It's basically just like a GTA wanted level. And with that out the way, commence rehabilitation. So as we know, this
nice.
man
I'm excited.
His war machine of a daughter to first go after Zuko and Iroh. This man Ozai basically said, AZULA, your uncle is a bitch, and so is your scar-faced bitch-ass bitch of a brother. Find they sorry asses. So she began her first goose chase of many out here going to find Zuko and Iroh. And just look at this, bruh. This is how you could tell the early signs that she was crazy. She got these poor souls carrying her ass. Now, yes, shawty's royalty and shit, but bitch, you can walk. You out here breaking these poor niggas' backs. I know they hate their job. And then she gets out and immediately starts threatening her own guard. Had these grown-ass men shaking. She was like, okay, first of all, thank you everybody for coming on this forceful manhunt with me of my uncle and my brother. But, if you fail me, I will burn your corpse and throw you overboard so your family doesn't get your fucking body for your fucking funeral.
Okay.
Dismissed. And she started threatening the captain of the ship. Bro said, I'm sorry, princess, but I don't think the tides is gonna let us get in by nightfall. But then she told this nigga, well, that's your problem, cause if you don't get the ship in by nightfall, I'm throwing your ass overboard and you could complain about the tides when you're fucking drowning. Yes, man.
Okay.
So later on, AZULA ends up finding Zuko and Iroh, and then she started to use her S-tier manipulation. She started telling this man Zuko, okay, so listen, Zuzu, Daddy wants you home, like, now. But Zuko and Iroh was like, oh, hell no, why the hell should we trust your ass? Especially Zuko, cause he like, why the fuck will my dad want me home after he banished me, burnt off half my face, and sent me in exile with this terrible ass ponytail on the back of my
Damn.
Like, seriously, was this a part of the banishment? What is this, bro? Like a horsetail, nigga? And to add more fuel to the fire, AZULA's ass was smiling while watching her brother get his face burnt off.
That's
like,
crazy.
Ass nigga, you
Not for nothing, but if I were Zuko, like, I'd have red flags straight off the bat just seeing her there, period. Like, my dad called? No, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, clearly I'm gonna die if I go back because you crazy. Like, I grew up with you.
You enjoyed that shit, didn't you?
Ooh.
Hell no. But AZULA, with her A-tier manipulation abilities, ended up convincing them to come back with her. So they end up walking up to the ship. And of course, AZULA's little rat ass is like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy y'all both came. Now we can be a big, happy family again. But this man, Iroh, was on his P's and Q's. He was like, oh no, this hoe done got us in a trap. So then the idiot captain ends up saying, everybody all hands on deck. We're taking the prisoners home.
Uh-oh.
What? Yo, how are you this bad?
You're fired.
How do you just...
He's done.
How do you accidentally go, hey guys, let's all work together.
Yeah.
We're secretly trying to get these prisoners back.
Yup.
And then he says it.
Yep.
What the fuck is wrong with this man? He dead.
Yeah.
He dead.
He's dead immediately.
He's so dead. Do you see the look on her face when he said it?
Idiot captain ends up saying, everybody all hands on deck. We're taking the prisoners home.
Yikes. Yikes. Oh my god.
Serious?
Well, yeah, Iroh started throwing hands out here boxing the hell out of these boys. And obviously Zuko pissed off, so he ends up confronting AZULA and just look.
Why?
She is outclassing the hell out of him, dodging every single hit. This is embarrassing, Zuko. I guess that burnt left eye of yours must really be a handicap. Because my boy, you can't hit nothing. Your vision gotta be fucked up. But then she grabs him, makes bro stumble and fall on his ass, and then she starts charging up lightning brush. She is going for the kill shot. But that man Iroh had to grab her and redirect that shit and had to kick his ungrateful niece overboard. Well, after she failed trying to capture Iroh and Zuko, she ended up realizing she was like, I guess it's time to get the girls back together. So AZULA sets out to go get her friends. And the first girl she goes and gets is Ty Lee. And she did her so dirty. She gaslit the shit out of Ty Lee, her own best friend. So obviously Ty Lee was happy to see AZULA. She was like, oh my gosh, girl, I haven't seen you in so long. But AZULA's old trifling ass was like, yes, queen, but what the fuck are you doing at this circus? I'm exploring myself. Yes. Okay, listen, boo-boo, I have a mission and I need you like now. But girl, I'm so happy here. I'm like really in tune with my zodiac sign right now.
Oh boy.
Really, nigga?
Okay, yeah, fuck all this. I'll leave you to it. But then before AZULA leaves, she ends up saying, oh, girl, but before I leave, I'm gonna be watching your show tonight. So break a leg. Oh. Changing her face, bro. She's like, oh, hell no. So later that night, they end up having the show and, yeah, this is just unexplainable.
Later that night.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Ty Lee. Oh my gosh, yes, queen, you are doing great. Excuse me. Yes, your highness. Could you possibly light the net on fire?
What?
Oh my
man,
god.
If I'm not mistaken, isn't that your best friend up there? Motherfucker, did it look like I stuttered? The net on fire. Yes, ma'am. Oh my god, is this hoe trying to kill me?
Yes.
No, bitch, you got the audacity to ask this man, how many animals you got? Because release all them niggas. Entertain.
Yo, the way her head just shot at him.
Literally.
Like, I have another great idea. Get me the fucking animals.
It's like, you know what? I realized that this show is kind of lame. Let's make it more exciting. And then it's to her best friend.
Well, I almost get the vibe she's like, you'd rather do a circus show than come with me on a mission? I'll show you.
Yeah, no, and then like it's like when you're like, oh no, like I want to go, but like I want to do this thing, and then it's like your thing doesn't seem that exciting.
Yeah.
I feel like it needs some extra excitement to it,
Some
and then you're like,
fire, perhaps.
and then it's like, oh man, I just realized these shows, these new they're so exciting, but I realized like I want to go hang out with you actually. You know what? Like this is cool, but like especially with all the additions you made, but I don't want to do this anymore. Oh my god.
Yeah, after the show, she is backstage with her. She's just complimenting her and everything. She's like, oh my gosh, that was such an exquisite show. I can't wait to see you do this all over again tomorrow. But Ty Lee was like,
oh my god.
Hell no, I'm never doing that shit again. I almost fucking died. Bitch, I'm joining you on your mission. After she got Ty Lee, she went to go get May's old gloomy ass. And she ain't even hesitate to join. She basically said, oh my gosh, girl, about damn time. Get me the fuck out of this dirty ass city. And just like that, the Fire Nation city girls were in business.
Oh my
But
god.
no, they pull up on Aang, Katara, and Sokka to do a hostage trade with Boomy and May's little ugly ass baby brother. Like, what the hell is that cut, little nigga? Little bro got a goatee on
Just
his head.
bangs.
And they named the little baby Tom Tom. What type of stupid ass name is that? But then here come AZULA's little snarky ass. She started saying, now May, why are we trading a king for a little 2-year-old with a fucked up haircut? And she had May thinking, she was like, you know what? You're right. So she ended up calling off the deal. So Aang started running to get Boomy, and while he was jumping, he ended up exposing his bald ass head. So she started hawking this man down. Shawty is on a mission. So she ends up kicking Boomy's big ass casket, and this man Aang had to start surfing. And wait a minute, pause. AZULA out here really hitting the Itachi. She on that. I'm about to murder my whole clan timing. So she starts chasing Aang on this Sonic the Hedgehog looking stage. She start hitting this man with the arrows. She is not playing with Aang's bold ass. And then she threw a whole fire wheel at him. But this man Boomy ended up bailing Aang out. But this was just the beginning of the wild goose chase. She was on this nigga Aang dick 24/7 trying to capture his ass. Damn. Rivaling Zuko head ass.
Oh, what was that?
Dude, the double ponytail is ridiculous.
Is that real or did he edit it?
No, he edited it.
Oh,
that was so funny. Oh my god.
Over the course of multiple episodes, she is chasing this man down in this big ass train. And then look at what she is riding, bruh. Not a overgrown salamander. They was on dick for days.
Wow.
They follow these niggas everywhere. Look at the bags under their eyes, bruh. That's how you know that lack of sleep is kicking in. They looking like me after I finish editing a video. Dead and cooked. Now, later on, she ended up catching up to this man Aang in this abandoned old western town, looking like they about to have a duel at high noon. And look at all this shit she talking. Aang asks, "Who are you?" And she puts her hand over her eye, and she's like, "Can't you see the family resemblance?"
Oh my god.
That ass scar on my face.
That is so disrespectful,
brutal.
dude. Are you kidding me?
Savage.
She put the hand.
Yep.
She's like, "Yo, now do you recognize me?" Like, what the fuck, dude? Crazy.
Because I'm not a pussy. And speaking of the devil, this man Zuko comes out of nowhere. Bro said, "Heard you talking shit, bitch." So they about to have a whole triple threat match. So AZULA strikes first and sends Zuko flying. And look at Aang's face. He's like, "Oh nah, my arch rival, my Vegeta, my Sasuke just got washed in 1 second by his sister. I'm out this bitch." But AZULA was not letting this man get away. Already had this man Aang going timber, and the triple threat match was going crazy. Look at his movement. She has control of this entire fight. But look at this big brain play by Aang. Bro let her in this building with no floor, and she was balancing for her life. Then Zuko's dumbass.
Oh my god.
Zuko just getting tossed, bro. And now she had this man Aang doing Sonic and Mario wall jumps. But nah, she had this man Aang cooked. It looked all over for Buddy. But then Katara came in and saved Aang's legacy. And after this, the whole damn cast was about to jump her. And look at her, she like, "Oh, wow, I am baffled. So what, y'all are just gonna jump a poor innocent little girl?"
Oh boy.
Pathetic. So look at her, she acting like she about to surrender. But she said, "Psych!" and lands a critical hit on Iroh.
Oh no!
And she just dips. Shawty made her a pack and her brother traumatized. But nah, you're probably thinking, how more insane can this person get? Well, try drilling a hole into the Great Wall of China. Or bossing Saber. Come on, bro. It's literally the Great Wall of China. Shawty really got an oversized screwdriver.
Excuse me?
What?
You know, this is like I haven't watched Avatar in a very long time, but there are certain instances where I go, I can't tell if this is supposed to be like more like old-timey, or they just got giant fucking drills to go through a giant wall. Like, what the fuck is happening?
And tried to drill a hole in this big ass wall. She is really out here vandalizing one of the wonders of the world. And all for what? For daddy's approval. So this man Aang had to go on a side quest to save this damn city from AZULA's tyrannical drill. So AZULA comes up here and just starts whooping Aang's ass again.
She like, it's almost like she sees Aang and she gets activated.
Literally.
She immediately sees him, starts fucking him up.
It's so sad.
Here and just starts whooping Aang's ass again. And look at her hit the splits right here. She's ability is elite and jumps up and hits this man with a spinning fireball attack.
That's sick.
So she picks up Aang and she's about to kill his bald ass. But that man's plot armor kicked in and that man turned his armor to the thing.
Yeah.
So AZULA starts running at this man Aang, but all this shit just spews everywhere. Okay, hold on. That actually sounded kind of crazy. Hold on. So all this chunky liquid just goes everywhere, and it gave Aang the time to do an orbital drop. So he DK slams the drill, and AZULA goes flying. And AZULA's evil scheme for the week was over. Until she did some more crazy shit and decided to take over the entire Earth Kingdom.
What?
So how AZULA took over the entire Earth Kingdom should be studied. First of all, look at this S-tier espionage. Shawty's whole team took the whole Kyoshi Warriors fit after, guess what? Flashback, she snuffed them hoes. Look at Ty Lee giving this girl a hand.
Oh, wow.
Gave this girl a whole 5-piece combo and blew her back out. Then AZULA Suki bodied her ass and put her ass into a prison. Well, now we go back to the present day, And poor Katara, bro. She thought this was the real Kyoshi Warriors. But I ain't gonna lie, what happened to her right here was kind of deserved, though. Because she was really being the Karen, I ain't gonna lie. Out here trying to report Iroh and Zuko, just trying to serve tea peacefully, damn it. Let them serve their tea, nigga! I'm sorry. But anyways, Katara got shot. So after this, AZULA ends up taking over the entire Dai Li because of Long Fang's old treacherous, traitorous ass out here trying to stage a coup. You bum. But anyways, bro, she ended up taking over the entire Earth Kingdom Black Ops.
Oh my God.
These niggas snatching up every single Earth Kingdom general. The Dai Li was sneaking the hell out of these boys. She ends up capturing Zuko after she sent some fake ass note saying the Earth King wanted to try their tea. And then she takes the Earth King himself hostage. Like, bruh, it can't get cleaner than that. This is goddamn elite espionage. But nah, this man Long Fang thought he was him. After they finished the coup, this man said, all right, boys, arrest her. But they was like, nah, nigga, you pussy. We following Big AZULA in this hoe. And then she looked at this man like, oh my God, you really thought that you was him? Yeah, shut the fuck up, get on your knees, and start glazing me, bitch.
I apologize for my outburst.
You are not him.
And just like that, Ba Sing Se was hers. But nah, she was not done yet. But she was about to commit.
Dude, what else?
She's kind of badass. I know she's a villain, but she's kind of badass.
She's wild.
Yeah.
She literally infiltrated, like, the Black Ops of the Earth Kingdom and then just made them all turn on everyone.
She fucking...
I'm surprised she didn't kill the guy.
Yeah.
Because, like, he was like, yeah, arrest her. And they were like, nah. Mm-hmm. She should have been like,
no.
So,
See, Five Head Play, she's going to make him her bitch.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Like, scare the shit out of him so bad that, like, he would never try that again.
Yeah, you want to try a coup? On me?
I thought he would be example. But I guess the generals were kind of the example. I don't know.
Probably her most notorious act. So leading up to this, as we know, AZULA manipulated the hell out of Zuko's dumbass to get him to join her after having a whole sentimental conversation with Katara and his uncle saying, don't do it, nigga. But nah, while AZULA's getting tag teamed by Aang and Katara, this man Zuko came into the fight and he thought about it for a second, but he was like, you know what? I'm gonna join my crazy ass sister. So he starts blasting that
Come
Aang.
on.
And I ain't gonna lie, this fight was brutal. The AZULA and Zuko duo was cooking. First off, Aang got fucked up. AZULA bull rushed this man.
Oh my God.
Flying to God knows where, and Katara just got jumped. Like they whooped her ass like it was no tomorrow. So now it looked bad. The Dai Li was here to add on to the jumping. The AZULA and Zuko duo was cooking like Shaq and Kobe. So this man Aang had to resort to the last resort and go into the Avatar state. So while everybody's just looking at this bald ass kid glowing and floating in the air, AZULA fries this nigga.
Oh my God, no.
Shawty said, fuck your transformation ass sequence. This ain't no anime, nigga.
Oh.
Maybe you
Literally.
can play by it, but I don't play by those rules, bitch.
See, that's always been a thing in the back of my mind. I'm sure it's in the back of everyone's mind, right? Like, this person is literally going into their most powerful form. They are just standing there.
Yeah.
They are cooking. And then all of a sudden, nobody's going to do anything?
Yeah.
Like, we just all just going to watch?
This is the moment.
Like, are we all playing a Vegeta right now? Like, oh, yeah, no, let him get into his final form. We can take him.
Yeah.
AZULA was like, I ain't playing with that.
Yeah.
Lightning to the back. Call it a day.
Crazy.
What are you doing? We're all watching, like, what is basically the equivalent of, like, element bending God. And he's just standing there, like, waiting to just destroy us. Nah, she took a cheap shot.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
And she put this man Aang in a pack.
Oh my God.
Had this little nigga in a coma. When the nigga woke up, he had hair. So after AZULA packed up Aang and took over the entirety of Ba Sing Se, she ends up going to tell Ozai that Zuko killed the Avatar, but he know damn well Aang ain't dead because the series ain't in yet. That's how you know the main character ain't dead. Well, until Korra. But anyways, Zuko busts up in her room trying to interrogate her and shit, asking why'd you do it, and she like, oh my God. Okay, first of all, Zuko, you're ruining my fucking beauty sleep. And second, you should be happy because Daddy fucking hated you. You should be lucky he's not burning off the other half of your face.
Really, nigga?
Now go ahead and pack your bags because you're going on a girls trip to Miami.
Oh, hell no, man.
What?
Next day.
That's rude.
Scram, little niggas. Now, why the hell did she have to do that?
Yeah, man, like-
honest question. No,
Like, is she just...
Why is she so angry?
Yeah, she's just an asshole, like, all the time.
Yeah.
Like, there's just, like, no kindness
There's
whatsoever.
a whole ass beach here.
They
Walk
won.
around it.
Yeah, they literally won, right? Like, they're done. And
Yeah.
she's just like, nah, I still... Even my own people, I'm gonna fuck with them.
No.
That's
She's
so
got that
messed
type
up.
of energy, man.
Ugh.
hard it is to make a sandcastle? Well, nah, but during this entire beach episode, you end up figuring out that AZULA's social skills are terrible. And I blame this on her parents. This whole trip, she was just set up for failure. First of all, you know every single simp on this damn beach is gonna be trying to get with Ty Lee. Second, they and Zuko a whole damn couple. So you know damn well they're gonna be out somewhere just cuddling up and shit. So you already third wheeling. But to make it worse, your social skills are terrible because all you know is war. Perfect example. Look at this volleyball game right here. She is out here analyzing a pickup beach volleyball game. She's saying, okay guys, I watch Haikyuu, so I know how to play volleyball. See that girl dribbling the ball over there? I bet you she had a childhood injury. Target her the whole game. And this whole game was overkill. They was out here looking like the 2016, 2017 Warriors.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Look at this last spike. Boom!
Oh my god.
That's so unnecessary.
So after she destroyed the entire volleyball court, she yapping at them like she in an old school MW2 lobby. Get the fuck off of my court, you lame ass trash ass niggas. You should feel fucking humiliated because how trash y'all are. I just saw the game, bitch ass nigga. Okay, ladies, that was fun. But no, it got worse than this. They ended up going to this party, and AZULA's Riz
A party?
is absolutely terrible.
Yeah, I
Bro,
would think.
Just listen to this shit, bro.
That's a sharp outfit, Chan. Careful. You could puncture the hull of an Empire-class Fire Nation battleship. Thousands to drown at sea. Because it's so sharp.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
was that?
I'm sorry.
But no, this whole party was terrible.
All this chick knows is, I love killing people.
Destruction.
And I like destroying things. And
Yeah.
like, hey man, that shirt is so cool. You could literally like blow up a country with it.
Yeah,
Like, what?
Your muscle's so big, I bet you could beat the shit out of somebody's face. Huh?
Wow, your knuckles are so like strong that I bet you could break that person's nose over there.
Yeah.
Like what?
You want to do it? I want to watch.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like please punch him in the nose.
Yeah.
Punch him in the, it would be so cool if you did that. Like, ma'am, please. Like we're in the Fire Nation. We're all not fighting anyone. Like what are you doing?
Ty Lee ended up getting trapped in the corner by like 5 niggas. And you know damn well what they trying to do. They trying to run the Polar Express on her ass. She had to make her escape immediately, and AZULA was down bad this whole party. She had her asking Ty Lee, why won't guys talk to me? Well, I mean, it doesn't help that your wrist is terrible, AZULA, but you should try not looking like a total bitch all the time. But nah, AZULA ends up finally talking to this one dude, and bro, oh my god, this is just so bad, bro. So she trying to raise this nigga up. She like, oh my gosh, your arms are like so strong. And this nigga talking like muscle man. Oh yeah, really? My mom gave me these muscles. But no, they end up kissing each other. But then this is where everything just goes south. She was like, oh my gosh, this is so hot. You know what would make this even more hotter?
You bend it the fuck over, getting on all fours while I'm dominating your ass. And together we will rule this earth and dominate the world and burn it all to the ground.
Yo,
I
what?
gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh my god.
So yeah, that happened. But no, look at this toxic shit. They ended up going back to that dude's house, and they just trashed the whole place. And look at her behind
Wow.
him. She is enjoying
She's
this
crazy, dude.
tears. But now, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm
You
fully convinced.
You rejected me. I'm gonna destroy your whole house.
I'm fully convinced. Book her in the asylum.
Yeah, absolutely. Like we're not even the worst part yet, and I'm already like,
I
yeah,
know.
fucking lock her up.
Yeah.
It's done.
it is time to get to the turning point. Now, we all know that she warned Ozai about the invasion and everything, and then she played tag with Aang and them, blah, blah, blah. We going straight to Boiling Rock, because this is where her sanity shits the bed. So while she's fighting Zuko, Sokka, and them trying to escape the prison, May ends up betraying her, allowing Zuko to leave. So she ends up confronting her. She like, what the fuck are you doing? Saving my mans, a feeling that you will never know.
Oh my
Movie got a
god.
mouth on her. Looks like I should close it. But Ty Lee ends up cheap blocking her and puts her on her ass. She is shook. But she should have saw this coming though, because their entire friendship was just based off of fear. I mean, if you go back into the past, AZULA was a little asshole. I mean, look at this. AZULA's doing this cartwheel and she falls on her ass. And she sees Ty Lee perfectly do it. You know what AZULA does? Your ass, bitch.
Oh my
Like,
God.
bruh. And look what she does to Mei and Zuko. She puts this apple on her head, lights the apple on fire, and they end up busting their ass. And she just laughing at it. No wonder your mama thought you was a monster. And nah, bro, we go back to the present. She like, the hell with y'all dirty hoes. Y'all can rot in prison for the rest of your fucking life. And it just got worse from here. Astronomically worse, to be precise. We end up figuring out later on that Azula was the one who came up with the plan to burn down the entire Earth Kingdom when Sozin's comet comes. And when it's time for the plan to be enacted, Ozai's like, you know what? Azula, you're not coming with me. So Azula was obviously hurt. She started questioning him. Excuse me? It was my plan, Dad. What the fuck? Stop treating me like fucking Zuko, you deadbeat. Bitch, what did you just say?
Damn.
I'm sorry. But nah, this man.
Oh, she just got to taste her own medicine.
Damn, I need to watch that again. That's so funny. What'd you say? I'm sorry. Like, wow. Just to get put in your place so fast.
Excuse me? It was my plan, Dad. What the fuck? Stop treating me like fucking Zuko, you deadbeat. Bitch, what did you just say to me? Oh, I'm sorry. But nah, this man Ozai ends up making her Fire Lord. And now since Azula is high in power now, she decided to become high on life. Because from this point forward, she is cracked out. She is on the brink of breaking her sanity. She doesn't trust absolutely anybody anymore. After all her friends betrayed her, her dad hoeing her on her plan, and basically being neglected by her mama. She was off a perk. Look at this, bro. She got these servants touching her up, scrubbing her feet, getting her nails done and everything ready for her coronation. She got this poor girl serving her cherries. But this poor girl was just the first victim of the banish spree.
Oh, no.
She eating the cherries. She like, bitch, what the fuck is this? The cherry pit princess? Uh-huh. And what the fuck would have happened if I swallowed that shit? Oh, you could have choked? Dun-dun-dun-dun. You're correct, Captain Obvious.
Oh,
so you know what happens next, right? Am I fired? No. You're banished. Get the hell out of my palace and get the fuck out of my country.
Oh my
Hell
God.
are y'all hoes looking at?
Honestly,
like
at least she's alive.
Literally, I thought it was like, am I fired? Yes. And then she torched her.
Right.
Like, I was literally like, oh, fuck. She's literally going to kill her.
That's the move, right? That's what I would have expected from this level of crazy.
You're fired. Boom.
Literally.
Like, literally on fire.
Yeah.
Like, oh, God. Like, she just blew. Just done.
These feet ain't gonna scrub themselves. But nah, it got worse than this. She banished all her Daily agents because they was 5 minutes late to her meeting. She banished every single servant and one of the old ass ladies that was basically one of her mentors. And then this is where she was really cracked out. She out here trying to put her hair up and she started fighting with her hair.
No.
Like, all right, hair. You want to fight me? Huh? You want to square up? She cuts her hair off.
Oh my God.
She looks like she has taken every single drug on the market. She got split ends, bags under her eyes. Shawty looks like she has not bathed in days.
I totally forgot about this last part. Because I tend to, whenever I rewatch, I always like start at the beginning, but then I never finish. Like, she straight up lost it. Like, the power was too much for her.
Yeah.
Fighting with her own hair, damn it. What the fuck?
And then she started having a schizophrenic episode talking to her mama in the mirror.
What
She was
the
like,
heck?
what the fuck are you doing here, bitch?
Azula, didn't I teach you to say no to drugs?
She's just talking to her mama, well, talking to herself, and she just throws the brush and breaks the mirror. Oh, Lord have mercy, bro. This is why I started this series. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the peak of Azula's madness. As Azula's about to be crowned Fire Lord, Zuko pulls up to get it back in blood. After being manipulated, deceived, and mentally tortured by his sister his entire life. So Azula says, I challenge you to Agni Kai, a.k.a.
What is that?
So these two get ready to duel. Azula is looking absolutely cracked out right
Yeah,
now. So they
dude.
start bending and put on one of the greatest light shows of all time. This entire fight was beautiful. Brought a tear to my eye back in 08. But Azula was looking hella down bad this entire fight. Because since her mental state is literally scrambled eggs right now, she was actually getting cooked because she couldn't fight right. So Zuko ended up knocking her down. And then he started provoking her. He was like, hey, where the lightning at, ho? But this was the biggest mistake he made.
Oh,
She
no.
said, oh, you want to see lightning, nigga? So she started charging that hoe up and said, let me shoot this at Katara.
Uh-oh.
So he shoots it at her, and Zuko ends up taking the shot. And that man is done, bro. GG's. The Qatar
Oh,
come
come
over.
on.
Azula shoots another bolt at her. And the insanity meter is already at the
Oh
peak
my! Look
right
at her
now.
body
Her
language.
is overflowing. Her brain is scrambled. She out here moving like a COD zombie. Look at her, bro. She's just fucking around and just shooting.
I love when people use the COD zombie noise. It's like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
She crazy.
Yeah.
Lightning now. Qatar was really out here surviving a horror movie. But she was like, nah, bro, I gotta stop her now or we all dying. So she leads her crazy ass over to the gutter and freezes her right before she blows off her head and chained her ass up and put down this crazed tyrant. And look at her, bro.
Wow.
This is just a breakdown. She just had to let it all out, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of felt bad for her, but at the same time, I'm like, lock her ass the fuck up.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as we see, the meter for patient 001 has filled to the brim. It is maxed out. And this was not the end of her shenanigans. Now, I haven't read any of these Avatar comics, but I heard that Zuko actually put her ass in a asylum. Look at her, she in a straitjacket and everything. And apparently she was out here kidnapping kids. Hell nah. Patient 001, get comfortable. You'll be here for a minute. Because as long as I'm here, you'll be locked in to the asylum.
Dang, that was so fun.
That was crazy.
I love it.
I didn't realize Azula was so crazy. I didn't even know they had a comic book that take place after, because I was literally sitting there going, so does she just like not come back? Like, does she just like never show up again? Like, I haven't watched the new Avatar series because like, I don't know. I just didn't vibe with it.
Yeah.
But does she just like never come back? Because I feel like she was pretty fucking nuts. She would come back.
Yeah. I mean, I think that Zuko also deserves to kick her ass.
I know, right? He got robbed.
He almost had her.
It's just like the Vegeta complex, you know? Like they never get the satisfaction they deserve.
Yeah.
Like Vegeta should be able to like get revenge against Frieza at least once.
At least
but
once.
no, Goku takes it.
Yeah.
And then just like the same thing with this, it's like he should have had that, but the Katara had to like clean up the mess.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Damn.
But yeah, she's nuts. And kind of makes me want to watch the show again.
Yeah.
Like I want to like because I watched it when I was so much younger, but I want to like catch on to whole like, you know, like you watch old cartoons and you're like, this was for kids.
Yeah.
Like they were like straight up psychotic people just doing nutty things.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. The Avatar was too good. Too good for its time. Well, on that note, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please subscribe. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye.